Alright. 100% speedruns of this game are probably super fun, right? That's a little too far right, I think. Oh, we might be okay. Maybe you want to pick it up a little to the left, so when it rolls to the right a little bit, it doesn't always fall out of the claw. Please give that to me. Okay. Okay. I guess now we try to get the Gambo. I have no idea where we should aim this. No, that's not even close. Ah! If you would have closed a couple seconds earlier, we'd have been okay. The timing on this is monstrous. Monstrous. Yeah, try again. We'll just use up all the rupees. What are we going to use these rupees for? If it had closed right away. Should we aim it? There's got to be a spot where you aim it and drop it, and the Gambo is always in range. And it's got to be further right than I'm going. I'm going to try closer to that back corner this time. Like, it starts in the corner. He moves out like 2.5 blocks and goes back to the corner. So when he starts moving, I'll start moving, and we'll just see where he ends up. And now we'll know where he's going to be. Oh, is he just going to be right in my face? Am I having this Gambo for dinner? Is he delicious? Is he a tasty morsel, precious? No, I've got everything I need from you. I'm not going to try to get that purple rupee. Ah, Gambo figure. Resist the urge to jump on it. I've actually resisted the urge to jump on several of them so far. Okay, now, what did you restock with now that I need to win, I wonder? Shield, what is that? What's that thing back there? Oh, I've got to try to play for it. What is that thing? Alright, so I'm just going to move in the path of it here. And I should just be able to tap the button just as it starts moving back to the left. That's my goal. That's the plan. That's the play. Right there. I managed to knock it over. Okay, so instead of tapping the button, I want to hold it, but just for a split second. Just so the crane moves a little bit to the right. And that's the timing we're going to look for. So move out to the middle, right there. That's good. And once we start moving to the left, let's try that. You didn't go down far enough. Is it going to stop moving? I don't know what's happening here. You know what? We are going to... Oh, you know what? It's in one place now. It's fallen off the platform. I shouldn't have any difficulty getting it now. It's Oh, nope. It's still going to move. Nope, this still sucks. Ah! No, no good. Well, maybe. Ooh. Please? I don't even know what you are. I just want you. Is it like a block of cheese? Is it a big sponge? Does it live in a pineapple under the sea? No, I think we're good now. What is it? A chamber stone? The hell is a chamber stone? Mysterious stones that give you an eerie feeling. I don't even know what it is. What did you restock with now? This Trendy Game is a bottomless nightmare of possibilities. Alright, it looks like we're just down to the dregs now. It looks like we've got all the unique stuff out of there, as far as I can tell. And as far as the shop is concerned... no, I have to pay 200 rupees for this, and then 1,000 rupees for this. For the bow and arrow set, which is required to finish the game. Alright, so is this down here that I can go get now? And there's a dig spot in the forest. Oh, there was that I wanted to try. Well, let's go get those two things. And I'll make sure to pick up all the rupees I can, because we are going to... Because we're being a good citizen, because we are purchasing the bow and arrow. It's going to cost $1 million. Yeah, just down to the beach and then to the right. Okay. I feel like I did not deserve that hit. I feel like I've squandered all of my potential taking that hit. That one I didn't deserve. I didn't put my shield up. Okay, I hate that monkey. This I can have now. Lovely. Let's go play Trendy Game 5 more times. No, with any luck, we're done with Trendy Game. Continue on this way. This isn't the seashell hut, is it? I don't know what this is. I mean, there's a seashell in this hut, but it's not actually the seashell hut. It's somebody's, like, hidden bungalow. There's a map on the table here. Map of what? And a compass. Does it have a new feature? I must know. And we're not going this way until I can Pegasus boot my way over. There was, like, a funny glowing rock. Oh, I didn't mark it, though, because I said I'd be back to it and I'd find it again. But I think I want to find that rock and then check this dig spot. Where's this? We'll probably find it on the map here. Was it this one by Dampé? Oh, we want to go to Dampé's hut as well. Or was it this one? I think it was up in this area somewhere on the other side of the woods. So I guess we'll go through the woods again. The day will come where we'll be able to just fast travel back and forth, where we won't have to walk around like a chumpsicle. But it is not this day. I kind of like how this game uses like Mario enemies and Kirby enemies. It does give it a kind of a dreamlike feel, because like Mario enemies and Kirby enemies, they're monsters that have certain connotations to people who play this game. Because people who play this game, let's be honest, are pretty likely to have also played Mario and Kirby. So seeing like Goombas and like I think later we see Bob-ombs and like those little Kirby monsters, like seeing them out of context in a Zelda game gives the game a more dreamlike quality. I think it's a really cool little feature of this game. Cool aspect of it. I guess I could be digging everywhere, but it's kind of slow. The dig spot was right here. Cool. So we can get rid of that. We want to go out to the north, because, yeah, I think the rock we're looking for, maybe it was over here. It's somewhere, that's for sure. I can get down here now, too. I'm going to go up and around, because I think it was up by where we found that owl statue up near the mountain. Ow, that was my face. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. Alright, we made it. This looks like a dig spot, though. I guess those aren't dig spots. They're just, like, circular patches of dirt. Like, one tile large patches of dirt just look like that. Wasn't one of these, was it? I should be using rocks to destroy enemies, I suppose. That was the wrong button. That was not my jump button. That was my sword button. You guys ever push the wrong button and look like an absolute nerd? It's happened to me. Oh, can I even get through here now? I can. It's just a little aggravating. Alright, so go up this way. We haven't been up this way yet. This is not where the rock was. Couldn't have been. So it's got to be down by the prairie area. I guess Dampé is up here. We can check him out, see what he's doing. What say you? Tal Tal Heights. You should push the button that makes you jump, Brickroad, and then nonsense like that will not happen to you. Aha! So I can get in here now. And this is a pretty terrible cave that I don't like. I can push each rock exactly once, can't I? I'd have to bomb this rock to hook shot over and then jump to the heart. Is that the idea? That's the idea here. So we're going to mark this also with a hook shot. Because that's when we'll be able to get this heart. Oh wow, we came out in the graveyard. That's interesting. That's where we want it to be though, right? Dampé's shack is here. Oh, look what I found. Delectable. Oh, no, Link doesn't eat the hearts. We've determined they're made out of metal. Because that one gave us a metallic clank, right? There's the rock I was looking for. The glowing one. There's some strange energy coming from here. Take a closer look. Oh, I wonder if it was what's a magnifying glass. No, just step on it. Cool. I'm glad that happened to me. Whatever that was. Alright, I got a shovel now, man. Yeah, a couple. Oh, is this going to be what that chamber slab does? Oh, this is the dungeon creation feature of this game. So they added like a level editor thing. And that's what this is. Okay, okay. I do have a chamber stone. I won it from Trendy Game. He just wants to hear stories. This had nothing to do with the shovel. I thought he was going to have me go dig stuff up. I got some new chambers. Slot them into the dungeon and see what's inside. Dungeon Arranging 101. Make a path from the entrance to the Nightmare's lair. There's got to be a stop along the way for the treasure chest. If a chamber's got an exit, you gotta connect it to another exit. Nobody wants an exit that goes nowhere. Okay. So we can sort by, like, room shape. Interesting. So these are chambers that have one exit. No, chambers that have an exit to the north. Oh, okay. I've got two different LNR. So these are chambers with one exit. So these are entrance chambers, nightmare chambers, chambers with one exit, chambers with two exits, chambers with three exits. And then we can slip through. Alright, alright, alright. I think I'll make a dungeon here, and then we'll see what it means to go through it. Alright, I think that does it. I've tried to make a dungeon with a bunch of treasure boxes. Now, apparently the boss key is always going to be in the last treasure box that we find. And so our boss is going to be Moldorm. Alright, let's go in. Let's do it. Let's go adventuring. I'm not sure if there's any particular benefit to larger dungeons, but I just kind of want to complete the dungeon and see what happens. So, okay, open the door by killing all the monsters in the room. That's fine. I got 1 rupee. That box was worth opening. Oh, did it take all of my rupees when I think it did. I think it took all of my rupees away from me when I entered the dungeon. Well, that's fair. Hooah! I also tried to use the easiest rooms I could. So I just want this to kind of be a breezy little thing that we go through relatively quickly, if possible. So you have to collect all the chests in the dungeon because the boss key is going to be in the final one. I do hope I get to keep these rupees, though. It does seem like a way you could farm up rupees, but whatever. So I wonder if this has a feature where I can like go online and download dungeons that other people have made, and if so, how exactly that works. And it looks like all of these rooms are rooms from dungeons that I've cleared. That also seems to be the case. Alright, so the last box is in this room over here. Okay, okay. This should be my boss key. I'm just very curious to see what sort of treasure I get from this. If it's going to be like a seashell or a piece... I can't imagine it's a seashell or a piece of heart. Because those things should already be accounted for, right? Like in the game. Like there should already be the same amount of those in the game as there always have been. Come on, Moldorm. Show me your butt. Show me the butt. Oh, he mad. Oh, is this a harder version of Moldorm? I guess not. It felt a little harder than the first boss that I fought in the Tail Cave. Alright, so is that just like the first easiest dungeon that I've cleared? What do we get? Oh, is it just more pieces? Ah, so this is a good way to get rupees. Let's do another one. That was kind of interesting. So placing the basics. Oh, and it keeps track of your clear time. Nice. Okay. This is an alright little feature. I kind of dig it. Alright, so... I guess I have to put a treasure box on a treasure square. And I need at least one key here. Alright, so I'm going to make this dungeon now. Alright, that should do it. Yeah, there's a little bit of skill to this. I think the idea is you want to try to build the smallest dungeon you can with the available blocks that also follows all the rules. Like this one, it farted at me at first because I didn't put a... It's like this box here is going to be a key. So I'm going to have to go in here and get this key, and then this door will open, and then I've got to clear up the rest of these keys. But yeah, let's go adventuring. Let's do it. Okay, I deserved that. So I can see how this could start getting harder and harder as you get more complicated rooms. And the, and also as the dungeons have more complicated requirements, too. Like, there's a logistical challenge of once you place a room, you can't place it again. And I expect by the end of the game, you'll have access to every dungeon room in the game? That sounds insane. Because there are some very crazy dungeons in this game. Eagle's Tower. That seems awful as far as trying to put together... I guess we'll see when we get there. That should be a key. Maybe this is how we're going to get our 1,000 rupees for our bow. Because I kind of just want to keep building these little dungeons until he doesn't let me do anymore. Like, I expect once I complete the 3rd dungeon in the game, it will ask me to... Like, there'll be bigger challenges here. When this feature was originally pitched, when this game was in development, it sounded like it was going to be like a Mario Maker kind of thing, where you make Zelda dungeons instead of like Mario Maker levels. And it sounded, when we started reading like what it actually entailed with individual dungeon rooms, it sounded like it was going to be very limiting. I thought it was a thing where like you built dungeons for your friends and could share them. And it would be very limiting if that was the case. But as like an in-game challenge thing, like a little diversion in the game, I think this feature is actually kind of cool. I don't want to waste everybody's time with it forever, but there might be a considerable amount of this Let's Play series devoted to this little feature, just because I like it. Or maybe I'll get tired of it very, very quickly. I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is going to be the last challenge he's going to let me do, because I don't have the Dungeon 3 boss ready yet. Because he didn't let me pick what boss to put in. That was already there. Because I would have put the Moldorm in again, because the Moldorm is much quicker to kill. And I've already fought this guy once today, so... Come on. Is that all you got? I remember some of the bosses being really, really upsetting, too. Again, the Eagle Tower boss. I remember that boss being just a big pain in the tuchus. You guys know what I mean? Tuchus? I shouldn't be saying tuchus. That's profane. I could get demonetized for vulgar language. I'm just going to trade this hit. I will eat his fireball and hit him with the spinny sword. Happy to do it. You probably should lose the sword charge if you sustain damage. Like, that's just something that should probably happen. I was gonna see if I could dodge the fireball, but no, you just move so slow when you're charging your sword. So now I'm betting when I talk to Dampé again, he won't let me create a new dungeon. Or at least it won't be like a structured challenge. He might let me do like a freeform dungeon, like build whatever I want. That might be something I can do. Alright. So does he have another one for me? No, not yet. But once I complete Dungeon 3, I bet he will. What if I pick Adventure? Is it just Adventure in my own dungeons? Yes. And I don't have an amiibo. And I don't believe in amiibos. My religion forbids them. So I guess we're done here. Alright, thank you, Dampé. That's a fun little thing. I'm glad we checked that out. What is left on my map? A couple of hookshot squares. And I do believe that's it. I guess it's time to go into the prairie and start looking for Dungeon 3. Alright, well that's going to have to happen in the next episode of Link's Awakening. Go ahead and save here. I want to thank everybody for watching. And next time we'll get back on task, and we won't do any more silly amiibo dungeon nonsense. Shoutouts to Bob the Elder for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.